The Northern and Southern Dynasties period stretched from 420 to 589 AD. It was a period of division, as different generals gained control of various parts of China, but they only ruled for a few decades and didn't manage to pass on power to their heirs. After the Three Kingdoms period, the Western and Eastern Jin Dynasties followed. Then, in the year 420, a warlord named Liu Yu toppled the emperor and established a series of southern dynasties. Over the next 150 years, power in southern China kept changing hands between three families. In the north, non-Chinese ethnic groups established their own kingdoms. Mongolian tribes established the Northern Wei Dynasty, lasting for almost 100 years. Despite much of China being governed by minority or non-Chinese ethnic groups, they quickly adopted Chinese culture. Emperor Xiaowen of the Northern Wei Dynasty ordered his citizens to take Chinese surnames, wear Chinese-style clothing, and speak Chinese, and even marry into local Chinese families. Buddhism spread rapidly in China during this period. The Yungan grottos of Shanxi province were constructed under the rule of the Northern Wei. The caves contain over 51,000 Buddha statues. Earlier statues look like non-Chinese, with deeper eyes and higher noses, while later ones have more ethnic Chinese characteristics, as a result of Emperor Xiaowen's assimilation measures. The caves are now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. During the 6th century, the Indian monk Bodhidharma, or Da Mo in Chinese, traveled to China. Emperor Wu Di of the Southern Liang Dynasty received him. Da Mo then headed north and was said to have glided across the Yangtze River on a single reed stalk, before settling at the Shaolin Temple. Da Mo introduced Zen Buddhism to China. In the years that followed, Buddhism continued to flourish. History seems to repeat itself. The Warring States period set the stage for the short-lived Qin, which was followed by the more stable Han Dynasty. 800 years later, the Three Kingdoms, Jin, Northern and Southern Dynasties, were followed briefly by the Sui Dynasty, and then the glorious Tang, China's Golden Age.